Are you someone who wants to build a stronger and more resilient lower back that is not only going to help boost performance but also reduce the risk of future injuries? Well, my friends, stay tuned, as in today's video I'm going to give you the #1 exercise to develop the posterior chain and strengthen that lower back of yours without any equipment whatsoever. Right, now before I get into the good stuff, I just want to say if this is your first time here on this channel, you're new to bodyweight training and calisthenics, let me guide you to speeding up that process by subscribing to the channel and turn on post notifications, because every single video I make on this YouTube channel are dedicated for people like you, my friend. It's going to save you a lot of time and hassle, because all the guesswork I've had to go through is taken out for you. Right, so this exercise I'm talking about, the best exercise you can do for the lower back and posterior chain, is called the arch body. And first of all, I'm going to go through the arch body hold. And what this is, the arch body hold, it's basically a reverse crunch or a reverse hold where you train and strengthen all the antagonist muscles in regards to the core and the anterior chain. So with the arch body, instead of strengthening the abs and the core in which you see at the front, you're going to be strengthening the lower back, the glutes and the hamstrings, which is not only going to make the core stronger but also make it look more aesthetically pleasing, because the core is far more than just the abs. So if you're someone who actually has lower back pain watching this video, first of all I'd say to actually do these exercises, because all the endless rounds of sit-ups and crunches is only making that back pain worse. And if you want to know the best ab exercise you can do to strengthen the core and get a ripped set of abs like Olympic gymnasts, make sure to check out the card here as I'll link you to that video of mine where I go through the best exercise you can do for the abdominal muscles. But anyway, back to the topic of this video, the arch body. In order to perform the arch body, you want to get on the floor, lie flat on the floor on your front, so on your belly, your chest. Just lie on your front, mate. And what you want to do from here is that you want to raise your body up and then hold this for time. And with this isometric, you want to perform this for sets, about 3 sets of 20 to 60 seconds with good quality form, alright? There's no need to train your ego, because you're definitely not going to be impressing anyone with this exercise. But still do it because it's highly effective. And so a key tip to perform this exercise right is that as you're raising your upper body and your lower body up from the ground, you want to really raise that chest up and raise your arms and your legs up as high as you can to really form an arc in the body. Because doing this is going to lead to a greater contraction in the posterior muscles, such as the lower back, glutes and hamstrings. Failing to do so is only going to lead to sloppy form, and sloppy form is only going to lead to sloppy results, which I do not want to be happening to you. Now, of course, you don't need to just do this one variation alone. You can actually modify the exercise and make the exercise harder by manipulating the positioning of your arms and legs. So if you bring your arms in closer and even bring your hands completely together, it's going to require more strength and stability, in particular for the muscles in the posterior chain, to help them get stronger and stronger. And in addition, you can also, or separately, bring your legs in together, because doing this is going to actually require more strength within the hamstrings in particular, and as well as the lower back and the glutes. But please note, I've noticed that a closer stance will work more of the hamstrings and less of the lower back, whereas a wider stance and really focus on that contraction is going to activate the lower back to a larger extent. So if your main aim is lower back strength and relieve back pain, I would say the wider stance is going to be a bigger bang for your buck. But of course that doesn't mean the narrow stance also isn't effective, because it certainly is. And if you're new to calisthenics and you want to actually maximize and optimize the strength and development of the lower body, those tree trunks, those legs of yours, make sure to check out the card here as I'll give you the 5 best exercises you can do to train the quads, glutes, hamstrings, etc. in order to gain complete leg development. As well as doing the arch body hold isometrically, you can also do it in a sets and reps fashion by doing it isotonically. Your lower back is more of an endurance muscle, as the lower back does consist of more type 1 muscle fibers, slow twitch muscle fibers, meaning they're more ideal for going on for longer periods of time. So with that said, I recommend you go for high repetitions such as 8 to 12, even 10 to 15 reps in order to really focus on that good quality form and train that lower back right. And again, you can modify the intensity of the exercise by changing the position of your arms, so the closer they are, the harder it's going to be, and same with the legs. The closer your legs are going to be, the harder it's going to be as well. But however, doing this exercise correctly, the arch body raises, is really, like, no matter what, is really not an easy exercise. And doing the concentric phase of the movement is far harder than just holding it as an isometric, because we are 120 times weaker in the concentric phase of an exercise as opposed to the isometric exercise alone. So if you want to do this in a sets and reps fashion, instead of actually raising both your arms and legs at the same time, you can do alternating arch body raises by bringing your left arm and your right leg up at the same time, and then once you've done them two, you can then do your right arm and your left leg at the same time, as this will actually increase leverage and decrease the intensity of the exercise, so that for some of you, you can actually perform it with complete immaculate form in order to get complete immaculate solid results. So in order to train the core optimally, you want to pair an exercise that will strengthen the anterior chain with an exercise that will strengthen the posterior chain. And so a posterior chain exercise will be the arch body, as I've demonstrated and explained in this video. But another exercise, as I've already linked to within this video, is the hollow body and hollow body holds and hollow body raises. And pairing the two together is going to lead to fantastic core development and a less painful lower back too. So again, make sure to check out that video as I actually go through full sets, reps, rest time, because I actually lay out a full routine to pair these two exercises together. So again, check out that video if you want a good looking and good performing set of abdominal muscles. And so pick one arch body variation based on your strength levels for each workout and do this 2 to 3 times a week. And then as you progress, get stronger, move on to harder variations. Not only is your lower back going to be far stronger than it was before, but you're going to have no more achy, frustrating back pain. So you can say goodbye to that too. And so as I said, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this helped. And if this helped, make sure to give this video a cheeky thumbs up and comment down below that this video came at good hand to you. So I know that all the time I'm spending talking in front of this camera is really paying its dues and helping you reach your goals faster, my friend. And the light's gone. But before I go, I just want to say, if you are still watching this video and you think that you can't build muscle and burn fat with little to no equipment whatsoever, make sure to check out my 5-month transformation in this end screen here, as I give you full proof that you can get jacked without a gym membership whatsoever. So as that's enough for me today, enjoy the rest of your day and I'll see you, my friend, in the next video.